Now it's a bit more clear who it is because I could actually spawn them in.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Uh-oh!
Sleeping.
Child until now.
Sleeping outside.
I believe Tahand was awake. Craig can see through the window.
Told you guys we should have gotten a note from him that we had played.
Do I recognize these people at all? I think I recognize one of them. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy.
Albridge is the guy from the Fortuna Familia that that collected Fassels' debt.
Hmm.
And Fortuna is very recognizable too. The other guy, the halfling, sort of in between them, you get the idea that he's a Fortuna Familia member just by the way he's dressed.
Yeah. Oh, right.
And the fact that he's with two other Fortuna Familiars.
We were told
members.
not to open the door, right?
Just by association.
That's
Yeah.
not open door.
You heard because you were listening in.
Mm-hmm. I did.
I have to check these characters' passive perceptions.
All right.
This is me being woefully unprepared.
What are you doing here? Squatters' rights, no.
Have 50 passive perception. They know the exact location of every hair molecule of every person in this building.
One of them's observant, so I know it's high.
Yay! They can see what I'm working on right now.
A big wooden middle finger.
Okay, Halder knows Ari's in a bush, and so is Tan. It's gonna ignore that for now.
Good job, guys.
Well, guys, we did it.
Tuna walks forward. Halder moves over here. Overage moves over here. You might as well give me a stealth check, Nikki. Sort of peeking.
Okay. All right. Stealth check. Oh!
Nice.
They can't see me.
It's
I am the
still
wind.
the passive
Well,
perception.
currently, Craig is going unnoticed at the window. It's got a good look. They don't know if anybody's home. They know people are outside. They seem to be ignoring you, Tahand.
All right.
I'm just gonna keep watching them.
Okay.
Would I
Stand
be
here and
able
watch.
to? Would I be able to just sneak on over to the main hallway, then?
Yeah. Yeah, with that roll. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
They see Pudge in front of the door.
But just sitting on the handle.
Fortuna sort of, because Tahan can see it, I'll describe it. Fortuna looks at Halder. Halder walks forward, sort of ignores the owl, and knocks unless Pudge does something odd.
Bite.
But just gonna bite him and fly away. But like nip at him, not actually budge.
Okay, well, Halder sort of reacts instinctively and then realizes that it didn't hurt whatsoever, and then knocks on the door.
All right. Would I be able to place a chair next to the door?
I mean, they're probably gonna hear it, but
Yeah, that probably wouldn't make noise. I won't do it.
Just fucking ignore them.
I'll just ignore them. Yeah.
this is when Halder waits about 5 seconds and then turns to Tahand. Nobody in.
Tan remains silent.
Nobody's at the church right now.
Who are you?
My name's Halder. I'm with the Fortuna Familia. You can see he's a halfling, so he's about up to the sort of where if the door had a letter box, he'd be maybe where that would be. But this is a church, so
And why are you here?
just to give you an idea of how tall he is. We're actually looking for Nvidia. We're here to set Denitus for a war game.
Why?
Well, when there's a debt that hasn't been paid, there's a war game. You
What's
move
up?
next to Albridge. Albridge turns to look at you. Can I help you?
Talk.
I'm talking to you right now. Do you have a problem?
Talk. The truth.
As far as I'm concerned, you owe the Fortuna Familia 300 gold.
Get
He
the
seems
fuck off.
very
Or I break every single one of your bones.
he seems very cool and collected. Xenox.
Put a hand on my head. I rub my eyes. I put a hand on his shoulder. And probably in the deepest voice Ari has ever had, considering he's tired, hungover, he looks at him and says, "Get the fuck off of our property." I'd like to roll intimidation.
Make an intimidation check.
Okay, so +4.
If our little hands had prepared Zone of Truth.
Oh
I'm a fucking druid,
man.
dude.
Of
20.
course, the most intimidating member of our party, the bard.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just glaring him daggers right now.
I'll sing you a song and fuck you in the ass.
He seems to back off a little bit. He moves sort of towards the path. Fine.
Go
I'll
for
leave.
this wicked opportunity check.
Come on. Let's go, goddess. We can just leave them with our present. You see Fortuna sort of looks in disgust at Ari and throws down a red flag onto the doorstep of your abandoned church home, and then sort of scuttles past Ari into hand.
As she's leaving, I know this may not be the best thing to hear, but your Fortuna member is lying to you. We paid your debt. He's stealing from you, not us.
If you want to prove, go ask. Fuck, what was her name? Esclad or something?
Aletha?
Aletha.
The
Go
bartender,
ask Aletha.
the bartender at the guild saw us make the payment. 300 gold on time. You're being robbed by your own familiar members.
I'm gonna change the time to take the time. Oh, wrong button.
Okay.
Take the time to change into him. I fucked up.
Into who?
Sorry. Into the dude. This one. Into the other Eldritch.
Which one? Eldritch?
That one.
Have you? Okay.
I mean, you've met him.
Yeah.
Exactly. Can I open the door?
I stop you.
We're meant to make it look abandoned.
I stop you immediately. I grab you.
Well,
No.
as far as I'm concerned, there was no payment of our debt, so there will be a war game.
No, there won't.
As Fortuna turns to Elbridge, sort of reaches out her hand, Elbridge takes it, and he escorts her off your dirty dirt path. We'll see you at the Denitus.
Time to start following.
How Halder hops off the steps, sort of gives Arlie a look, and then walks off the path as well. They're going right, and you're following them.
I'm following,
Xenox?
trying to be as close to Elder as possible.
How close are you following them?
I know you said there was a guard of them, right?
There's a what? Sorry.
You said there's a crowd of people, right? So there's more than just these three. Is it
No, it's just them.
Oh, I am 5 feet behind him.
Okay.
Mhm.
As you're following them, Elbrish turns around, says something, waves his hand, make a charisma saving throw.
I never said I was going to be good at this.
You're not. You're literally
This is-
following
this
5
is-
feet behind them.
Yes, yeah, this is never in the plan.
I know your charisma's bad, this wasn't targeted, it's literally what he would do.
There you go.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay, you're banished to a demiplane for 1 minute, because
Okay.
nothing's gonna make him lose concentration.
Well, if someone grabs his ass in public, well then.
Go on, Aaron, get him!
That's not
Grab his
going to
hand.
happen. So, yeah, you disappear, you don't even get to hear what he says, because no one else is there. So,
I thought it was just gonna calm emotions to make his hand feel indifferent about them. But
he literally banishes him.
yeah.
And they walk off. No one knows where they went because no one else is following them. A minute passes and you reappear. You didn't walk very far, like literally maybe 50 feet away from the chat.
Mm.
I'm gonna open the door.
Yeah, I let go of
There were
Eldritch.
citizens who
Whatever.
saw this happen, but because it's to hand, there's the impression that no one's ever going to say anything.
Yeah.
Now that you've opened the door, you actually like open the door, and then a couple of seconds later, Tahan just poofs out of the air. You watch it happen.
All right. So what now?
First, I
Hmm?
will.
Well,
I'm gonna pick up the flag.
a flag. Do I know anything about the flag, KJ?
Give me a quick history check.
Okay. History. That is a 21.
Okay. The
Nice.
flag is a war game tradition.
Hmm.
Normally you throw it down in front of the other god / goddess, but they've just thrown it on your doorstep.
Huh.
Maybe
After
we
someone
can,
throws down a flag, you've got a week.
maybe we can deny it. Maybe we can deny it, considering that it wasn't thrown down in front of Nvidia.
Let's
I
head.
don't believe that's how it works.
Tahan's hand lights on fire. How about we just get rid of it?
I don't think that matters. This is purely symbolic.
Let's head to the
An
guild
argument we
hall.
can make.
We need to
No,
cope with.
it's the truth. It's a symbol.
Let's go see her then.
We need to.
What?
I just kind of knock on the door.
Video opens it. Who was at the door?
I just hand her the flag.
Well, shit.
We paid the money, but it looks like somebody didn't appreciate that.
You know, I believe you.
You
We
should.
have witnesses. Let's go to the guild hall and get.
go talk to our like manager. Maybe she knows like Zone of Truth.
This doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess the war game is just set now.
Do we have to accept it?
What's going
It
on?
doesn't
What,
really
what's this about
matter.
the
The
war
person
game?
you paid is a scumbag and told Fortuita that you didn't pay them.
Yes, apparently we still owe them 300, and they've declared a war game.
I did tell you guys we should get a signed note from him. Some kind of proof that we paid.
Why not just go see someone who
I
knows Zone
don't
of Truth?
recall you saying that, but alright.
I recall
What
saying
was in
that
their
very
spells?
clearly.
There's no guarantee that he would say anything, and there are ways to
It doesn't
foil
matter.
your spells too. Nvidia seems wary. The Fortuna Familiar isn't super powerful. There's a chance. I'm not hopeful.
How many of them are there?
That was nearly all of them.
Oh,
What's the consequence if we don't win?
That they have Fortuna, obviously, and then the halfling and Elbridge, who you just saw, and one other member, I think. They're all level 8.
I see. I guess we have to get somewhere near there then.
Fortuna. What happens if Fortuna's Familiar wins?
Well, we'll see at the Genitus if it actually happens what they want. But if they win, then they get whatever's decided upon at that Genitus meeting.
Guessing they just want to rack up the debt or something. Like, oh, they got rid of by debt to me, so that they stop their interest from going up, and so now they just so now they just want to put it back on, or something like that, so they can rack it up even further.
Some sort of premium on the 300 gold, maybe the church.
Maybe they plan to just do it again.
Do any of you know somebody that can get us out of this?
People who saw us pay the debt.
But
Not
you
to use a Noah guy points for a magic solve solution to this.
It's
it
called a
doesn't
lawyer!
seem-
Do you know a lawyer?
KJ.
No.
Yeah.
KJ.
We need a lawyer.
Hold on. I know a guy who's experienced in war games. He'll know what to do. He'll know what procedures we should take and what strategies we should implement.
Who's this guy?
His name is Chestig. He's a member of. Hold on, let me look up the familiar list. Give me a second. Loria Law.
Who they are, what they do, how they look, how you know them.
She didn't spend any in the first week of this campaign.
Well, now you guys are having problems, so
Yeah.
He's a member of the Bellum Familia. He's a big guy, a tough guy. I used to play music during their sparring. He
The
liked it.
Bellum Familia.
Familia of War.
Since I was in a fighting pit of this, what I know about them?
You using a Noah guy point too? Oh.
Oh no.
Give me a charisma check, Nikki.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we had a one last time by accident.
Charisma, that's an 11.
11. You have sort of like a seen each other before, not really spoken
Passed by each
relationship.
other before.
Like at the pit, he's there, but
Mhm.
you never talked. Might
Looks like a big,
recognize
strong
you,
guy.
maybe. I
Mhm.
mean, you've won a couple of times, so he probably would recognize you.
Yeah. He does seem strong from what I've seen of him.
Do you want me to grab a picture, KJ?
Yeah, that's something you could do real quick.
Takes a picture of himself.
I'll use this picture because it looks cool.
Well, I guess that they've already thrown down they've already called for the war game, so I guess there's nothing we can do about it now. And if it is not a misunderstanding, that's how the rules work apparently.
Well, even if we do have a proper case, they might still go through with it. It doesn't really matter if we're right or not. I guess they're just angry.
All right, so I need to roll charisma. Okay.
When you meet him.
Do you want to go see this friend then? Maybe he can help.
Sure. Why not?
And I would like to go to probably where we met, which is probably near the Bellum Familiar's, base, where they would, like spar out in the field. Place like that. Get you?
Yeah. I'm working.
I'm working on it.
I have to take
By the
a
way,
quick pee right
important
back.
question, KJ. Did I get a long rest? Yes or no?
But yeah.
Put you right there.
I think I've said many a time the church is over here.
You did.
You got not too long of a walk. Move you out past the walls.
Not too long of a walk moves us out of the city.
Down here. It does take a good 40 minutes. Orwell's big.
Yeah. I feel like I've been here a few times, maybe.
Eventually, you get to sort of this area near the water down here. There's like
Mhm.
a large field around here. There's just hay bales, hay people, targets. There's a lot of practicing going on right here. Some people are exceptionally good and others are exceptionally bad. It's pretty easy to tell who's getting training from the Bellum Familiar and who's a member of the Bellum Familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you do see him sort of off to one side across a field. Seems to be throwing hand axes at a target. Every single one is dead center. You have no clue how long he's been on this for.
All right. So I
For
guess
some reason, I can't copy paste. Kill me.
Looks skilled, all right.
he is. He's pretty good.
Hmm.
There we go. Oh, I already
Uh,
did it. Why am I being done?
All right. I guess I'm gonna walk up and roll charisma.
Yeah. Go on.
All right. So this is gonna be a skill check. So it's gonna be a 4 plus 8. Calder.
Oh, Ari.
Been a
Thought
long.
I laid you off.
I know it's been a long time, and I know that I wasn't your favorite musician, but I'm gonna be
Huh.
blunt. We need your help.
Huh. You do actually know each other.
With what?
The Fortuna Familiars ripped us off out of 300 gold and then challenged us to a war game. We need your advice. You're one of the masters at this.
I hear you're competent, at least from them.
Well, advice doesn't come free.
You want money?
Favors work.
What do you need done?
Hmm.
There's There's missions that the Bellum Familiar is disinterested in. Maybe you could convince the guild that you'd like to do them instead.
Floor 1 clearing
Hmm.
duty. Is that what you want done?
You want us to do your dirty work?
Take out my trash, please.
It's a little bit more complicated than that. You see, the Bellum Familiar doesn't often get clear one clearing, floor one clearing duty. There we go. I can speak. We get things a bit more complicated.
Good job.
Right.
This is a guild fetch quest. That's why no one
alright.
wants to do it.
All right, where do you need us to
Oh,
go?
thank goodness, no, let's go mission.
Hold on. Before that, I'm not sure whether you can actually help us. Do you have any way to convince me?
The Bellum Familiar does war games all the time. Just look at my track record.
Sure, you do war games, but can you actually help us out?
Well, I'll be a bit more specific, and maybe I can help.
Well, are you going to help us fight them or avoid the conflict?
Hmm.
You do understand who you're talking to, right, Craig?
I don't care.
Helping you fight actually sounds interesting.
Well, you are the familiar of a war god. I assume you like fighting.
But is it worth my time?
I guess I'd need to convince you of that, huh?
What level are these guys?
They all
like
are
eight.
level 8.
All of them.
The last time I checked, we were like level 4.
Yeah, we're half their level.
How many of them?
4. Including the goddess, I believe.
At least.
Ah, so 3. Hmm. You're level 4. Or level 8. That doesn't sound like a challenge.
Well,
But what if we won? Surely that would be entertaining.
from what I know of, war games aren't necessarily always fighting, are they?
True.
Since they're not a very fighting type of familiar, maybe they'll have something different. They're tricky people. I'm sure they'll come up with a way to get an advantage. Honestly, though, I don't know if you could help us with that kind of thing. So you might be right about that.
Yes,
Well,
to
see, the
choose.
interesting thing is you've been issued the challenge. So by tradition, you get to pick the game.
I see.
1 to 2, we could decide
Beep,
to
beep.
try and beat them.
If we get to pick the game, then that presents a whole new thing. We just need to find something that they're bad at.
Now, what was this about being ripped off?
We paid one of the familiar members the money that we owed them, and then they came to our door the next day asking for the money that we gave them already.
Huh. You should watch your backs.
Watch our backs.
No familiar is perfect.
This guy's giving me full on butcher energy from the boys, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
You know, if you do this little escort mission that the guild for some reason is given to us,
I thought it was a fetch mission. No.
It doesn't matter. Continue trying to fight.
isn't it a fetch mission if it's fetching something that's alive?
I suppose that would be a fetch mission.
Is it a fetch and escort mission?
Look, can we get a move on in this conversation? I don't like how it's going in
Yes.
circles.
Yes, can we continue with what's actually
Say
relevant?
what you were going to say. Ignore my big friend here.
If you help with that, I'll figure something out. Maybe I won't participate, but the Bellum Familiar has many trained individuals.
Right.
Or we could loan you somebody.
I suppose that's fine. Could come to use. Though, I have to admit, I am a bit disappointed I won't get to see you in action. Alright then, gang. Let's go. We're
I
doing
like
the
to save
first
myself
mission.
for the dungeon.
I like the fighting pits more, but the dungeon is fine, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we can head back to the fighting pit after we're done with this mission, I guess.
No, we're gonna focus on winning this.
Talk to those three that sit on their ass all day. I'm sure they'll sort you out.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks for the help.
As you guys are leaving, just throws a hand axe to show off.
Does he get the
Huh.
bullseye? Roll for it. Roll for it. Do it.
You don't get to hear my rolls anymore, which is sad. I have no room for the dice tray on this desk. There's too much shit.
Oh.
We get to decide the war game, huh?
Yeah, he does, but it was a little wonky in the air, but then it hits the bullseye.
Nice.
Hey, if it does the job, it does the job.
Does he,
Possibly because he's a war domain cleric, but we're not going to talk about that.
does he have any more axes on him?
They seem to be as many as he throws.
Of returning.
That's
In terms of describing it, he reaches down to his side where there's like a small pouch, pulls out a whole hand axe, and then chucks it. And he seemed to have thrown about 20 before you arrived, and that was his 21st.
He's just got a bag of holding full of hand axes.
How many hand axes can you fit in one wheel?
Many.
Like 100, probably more. Do we know anything like about what sort of games we can choose, or like
We just-
like I'm assuming we don't.
I'm pretty sure we
set
just
the fucking-
decide the rules.
There are traditional rule sets. Single combat is just a duel between two familiar members. It's generally picked by a familiar that is superior in level. They just say single combat, and then they send out like a level 8, 9, 10, and then there's a familiar with like the highest level 6, and they just do single combat and lose. Which is generally why
we can't pick
most-
fights against bigger familiars.
most familiars will never agree on a war. It's the big guys bullying the little guys. That's what war games are all about.
There's traditional rules, but we don't have to go by that. We can just decide whatever, right?
Yeah, there's traditional rules. If you decide you want to do something, the other familiar has to decide that they want to agree, but a familiar is very inclined to agree because at the Denitus, every single god and goddess is there that owns a familiar, and there's tradition in tow. And if you're the one issuing the challenge, you generally are more lenient on the terms. So if you come up with something, they're inclined to accept it because they challenge you.
Interesting.
Tic-tac-toe to the death, let's go.
No.
Obviously, if you put forward something ludicrous, all the other gods and goddesses are gonna shit on you. and your dentist will be a shit show.
Too bad. I would love to put
All
up a
right.
I would love to put up a carpentry challenge to them, but you know, I guess that's just
All of their guys are just going to stand still for 10 seconds, and we're gonna beat the shit out of them until until for 10 minutes until we beat the
Don't-
shit or until we beat the shit out of them.
They stand there for a minute. If they don't fall unconscious, they win.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to get that one through.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's fair, right? All right, let's go to the.
I
dungeon.
think I have an idea.
I think you want to do pugilism. Is that the name?
Hmm.
Single combat pugilism.
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 Single combat. Well, they're higher
But
level, but
if you challenge them to pugilism, Craig, you'd win, no doubt.
I couldn't disagree with. Hmm. That might be an idea. Right, let's go do this fetch quest or whatever.
Yes, we could do with a helping hand.
Alright. So we just go back to the dungeon.
Okay. Vroom vroom.
Room,
Are we
room.
fetching? Who are we fetching?
You don't know.
Ask.
Okay.
We don't
We'll be
know.
told.
Boxing, but specifically with horseshoes in their gloves.
Hilarious.
It's like I know with extra steps. Just like Westline and Piccolo do.
If you win us in a game of Fortnite, then we will give you your money.
No. No.
Hey,
Where am I?
Hey, you ready for a day in the dungeon?
well, yes, but we do have some things. First of all,
Oh,
Where have I gone?
just so you know, we are going to be in a war game probably pretty soon. Also, we're here to do
Fortuna Familiar,
yes.
right?
For some reason, they appear to still think we owe them 300, even though we paid. Nothing can be done about it, but we're gonna ready. So we're doing a quest for another familiar.
Which one?
Bellum. They had some sort of fetch quests or escort mission. I don't know. Shit, that's not my type.
Yeah.
Said you know
Who,
about it.
who told you to do that mission? Just
Eldor.
hmm. I think
Apparently,
Caldor might not like you.
huh?
Not his favorite person, no.
Damn it, I
What
should
is
have
it? A
rolled an
tough
insight
quest?
check.
The quest.
Is it tough? What?
Is it monotonous?
There's a number of individuals that caught themselves on floor 5. They used sending. They're holding out, but this was a mission for them this morning. This needs to be done now so we can save these people.
All right. Well, we're going to floor 5, everybody. Let's go.
All right.
What?
Come on. Come on, Eldridge.
I'm not stopping you, but don't die.
I'll try not to.
Dan shrugs and just turns and walks.
Just
I just kind of wave them off and go.
scribbling something on a piece of paper and fudge. Fudge, not.
What does it
Important
say?
question,
I'll send
Eldridge.
you
Eldridge,
Okay.
important question.
in a second.
Hmm.
What were you going to ask, Ari?
Excuse me, but what level is sending?
I
Do you
don't
know?
know.
Come on!
I've
We
not,
don't have time.
Let's go.
not learned it myself yet. I do know a lower version.
Alright.
So Pudge has this? Where did Pudge go?
To the desk. Right there.
Okay. Yeah. You guys have gone down, so you don't know what happens with that, but I'm assuming Pudge then flies back to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Waiting there for a while in case Matchett's back and
Pudge comes back empty-handed. Empty-handed.
Lord.
You can command Pudge from pretty much anywhere, right?
It's from a distance. Has a range.
Maybe you should keep him on the edge of your range and have him go to the desk if we're in trouble.
We're kind of the rescue mission guys here. Like, what's the point of going in if we're then going to be the ones needing rescue?
Reinforcements?
I
If,
assume
Could you
everybody is
defend?
walking while we're doing this, because otherwise
Yes.
All right.
if they are magic users, then they are going to run out of spells sooner than later.
I'm back, bitches. I'm gonna guess it's open cage.
Yeah, it is, because Dolus Familiar have got an exceptionally mean punishment right now.
Mm.
Oh god.
Are they still doing that?
Yeah, they are. Grodrock gives you a nod as you go past, like he usually does. They're still on it. They really fucked up.
They really fucked up.
The
As you-
Minotaur all the way to fucking floor 1. What the fuck? How? Fucking morons.
You know, at this point, I feel like we should do the floor clear and just send them to do this job.
No, we're doing it. All right, Hand. Can you sniff out the safest and quickest way to get to the next floor?
That's a very difficult request, I guess.
Look, you just gotta sniff out where the monsters are, so that we just go where they are, where they aren't. It's get me that hard. You can
What's
come on, you
important
can do
is that we
Hand.
hustle towards the 5th floor. That's all that matters.
22. You smell goblinoids in that big room. This one over here. But
Mhm.
apart from that, nothing else.
Okay.
All right. If you smell them in the big room, then we just go round to the small room on that side, and then right down the stairs.
Good job.
Just be on your guard.
All right, watch out for any of those stone things.
The slimes, they were here, right?
Right. Fassel is lighting his lantern as he goes, so we go down the floors.
Up.
Three.
Can you stop here?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Time to get done.
You're in front of me, correct?
Mhm.
Right, so we're just gonna book it, right, when we get into a fight, because we can't be in a fight, right?
We're just going. We don't care about fighting anything right now.
To hand, you're the only person not surprised.
No.
Hmm.
As you hear something take a step behind the group,
Oh
it goes
crap!
unnoticed by everyone else. Roll initiative. I didn't get to do this last time. Yay.
Oh crap!
Wait, what?
And
That was... The fuck? Okay.
$91?
Fuck off.
the hand +1 or +2?
Two.
Are we the same? Okay. No, no, I have +1 because of Jack of all trades. So you go first because it's on my decks.
You have a torch, right, Sundari?
Lamp.
Hmm.
You're making light, right?
Yeah.
How far's your bright light?
30 feet, I believe.
Bright
should
light,
lantern.
bright light.
Yeah, 30-foot bright light and another 30-foot dim light.
Okay, well, you heard the step there. Yeah, okay, that works.
Shadow Mastiff.
Alpha's.
concerning.
Wow, suspenseful, because I have to have dinner, so this is a break.
Wow. Cool.
I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Prepare to die.
All right. I'm ready.
So yeah, we're just gonna run away from this guy, right?
Yes, most likely if we can.
I mean that's
We
kind
are
of
surprised.
said and done. Like we can run away from them, but you and Aldrich,
Why would
This
I?
is not good.
Oh yeah, I'm back.
yeah, you're at the back, and that's the issue.
Which is why I said, oh no, when I rolled the lowest initiative. And it's going to cause issues once we get down this tunnel.
Yeah, it's gonna be a surprise round.
Then they're gonna go again.
Yeah.
Great. This is gonna be probably the hardest quest ever we've ever had.
Oh boy, I sure hope Levi's character doesn't die.
Don't fucking jinx it. Don't do that. Please. I don't need
Please.
help. I don't need help, Nikki.
Blame the character that brought us into this, man.
Hey, I just introduced you to the guy. Nikki did most of the talking.
I did.
I mean, everyone was present when Craig did the talking. So like, you could have done anything about it if you didn't want him to. If you didn't like the way he did the talking.
I mean, we were gonna, like, you're the one who led us to the fetch quest.
I mean, that's no real blame on anyone.
I don't
It's
really,
the game, but
like,
still.
yeah, I just,
Why we blaming
sure,
people?
let's do this. It doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
Having an advisor from the skilled guys probably helps. But like, God, he's probably gonna fuck us over. He's gonna be like, "Here's Joe Schmo and a level 1 baby." It's gonna be great.
That's okay. The second I realized we're the ones setting the challenge, we already won.
How come?
I mean, we can do basically anything as long as it's agreeable. So let's just do something that they're bad at.
Let's choose the ass eating competition.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
I'm
Harry,
sure.
you're up.
We just
Hey.
we just make a competition
Said
that completely
Harry.
favors us in some way.
You're Aldrich.
Still, hey.
No.
Slay
Yes.
the most dragons. The show doesn't matter.
Two on
No.
two, no weapon, no magic brawling.
Just fist fighting, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No
I
magic
assume
allowed, no tricks allowed.
no
only your
weapons,
fists.
no
No
equipment,
No close on.
no,
Bare
no,
knuckle fighting.
no movement, RuneScape duel, no food.
I mean, I'm the one with the unarmed fighting style.
Yeah.
I'm pretty like I don't know. I don't feel
Well,
like
I
a
think
lot
that-
of them have. I don't feel like they have a lot of fighters.
I feel.
I mean, just in case they might have one that's like good at fighting, we might as well get Fassel as well. Since he has natural weapons, and that can at least help somewhat. So
I
that
thought
we have 2 of our guys versus like
Well-
guaranteed at least one bad guy of theirs.
Yeah, like I think.
Like
but the issue
if
is,
we
what
it,
the Fortuna Familiar is good at is cheating, which is a pretty
Sure.
versatile fucking skill set.
which is why we'll just say no cheating allowed.
No cheating allowed. I think that's suggested, my friend.
Well,
I mean, we gotta
Well,
make
Joe-
sure.
Yeah, we'll just put up conditions where,
If
like,
you cheat, you lose.
no, we'll just have it set up so they can't cheat in some way. That's it.
Like, dispel magic is an actual thing, both.
Yeah. Let's just
Right, so like
we
you just
basically all we need to do is say, all right, can we have it so that it is assured that nobody gets to cheat?
we have a really high power mage put down an anti-magic zone in the
Yeah.
place. So
I
What we
think
could do
I believe
is
they
put
do
up
that for
decoration.
us.
If there's any cheating, they lose immediately.
Yeah.
Well,
That's a
no,
sin.
that's less good because
they can get away
they can
with
just get
cheating
away
still.
with
Like
it.
if they
If
just
we-
never get caught.
If
then
we can find a way where we can assure that they can't get away with cheating, then that is probably.
Are you gonna have a full unboxing ring and everything?
I'd love to. Like that, I feel like that would be Craig's plan.
This is Craig just like, well, even if we lose, I live out my dream of being a professional boxer.
Hand-to-hand fighting. If they bring out a wizard, I win.
You're gonna fight. You're gonna be probably fighting the other guy and Elridge, the dude that ripped us off, because I doubt they're gonna send in the halfling.
Sure, yeah. It's just kind of a. I feel like it's a good idea because it would make a lot. If they're like a caster or anything that's not like a pure fighter or something, it would make basically all of their levels useless.
Yeah, but they're gonna have higher HP, aren't they?
Sure. But I can deal more damage.
I guess it depends on like who's the guy who we get from this quest. Like if they're
I
good,
mean, no, it's bad to get someone from this quest because if we can bring someone from another familia, they can also bring someone else from another familia.
Nobody ever said that.
we
What was
never
that
said you
beep?
weren't allowed to do that.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah, but
like we never.
This is fucking
that's not-
Fortuna familia. If we exploit the loophole, they're most likely gonna exploit the same loophole.
Sure,
Even worse.
but we don't exactly have to tell them that, do we?
Well, I think we'll probably just take him on as an advisor and a personal trainer. I think that's fair. Craig should do some training with the cool kids on floor 1 alone. Because you can get mad levels from that. Very, very quickly. Yeah, nothing's stopping us. Do you want to just power level, Craig?
No, I think it's an out of character agreement that we're not like putting one character above everyone else in the levels because that's a fucking bad idea from what we've seen in fucking Merlin's first campaign. Remember, you want Carlos 2.0 to happen, Levi?
Carlos, it's the funniest thing I ever saw. I mean, it's not hard to catch up with them there for a full week, probably. Maybe even a month. We could just all catch up after this quest. To be honest. I think it'd be fine. I think it'd be funny. Just like Craig comes down like a.
Look, we were
chiseled
struggling really hard to think of how your character could catch up. So, like, even though you weren't present in the dungeon because when the session you were gone. Like, I don't think KJ wants to bounce stuff around around us having like one level 7 character and level 4
No, but that's what
and
I'm saying.
other level 4.
I'm saying we can easily do the catch up because they're gonna be
Well,
there
what
for a
if
while.
KJ has other plans set up that we don't get much downtime after this?
That's KJ.
Like,
not
we
us.
couldn't fucking plan for this death showing up and immediately biting us in the ass.
Well, that's KJ. Well, that's KJ handicapping himself. To be honest.
What, you're just gonna put the blame on KJ for us, like, pulling a
Well,
completely stupid plan?
if he decides to not let us catch up, that's his choice. As a GM, at the end of the day.
I mean, he has stuff going on in the background, plans that he can't just go back on to favor us.
That's just blatantly incorrect, but okay. I just think that's probably the problem with XP being a real in character thing. Like, why would we not do this?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
We probably need everyone to get this retrieval thing done because we're going to level 5.
Yeah, we're gonna do this first, of course.
Keep in mind that everything we do, NPCs can do as well. Like, if we put a guy on floor level 1 and it turns out to be a really fucking good training method, other people are gonna fucking pile on that, and then like, this experience is going to be distributed so so even like among so thinly that fucking no one gets experience.
Okay.
What?
That doesn't really matter.
It doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense? That, like, look, if you're talking about XP leeching off the high,
It's something that we'll do. It doesn't, like, are you arguing that they'll do it too? Because we can do it before setting the challenge, Sindero.
No, I'm talking that a lot of other people is going to see it as a good training method to just leech off of the big guys.
There's
Okay.
a very easy solution. One, the EXP caps at some point from goblins. It just caps. You can't get any fucking from goblins. Two, you can just not tell anyone.
Yes.
It Look, there are fucking smarter characters in this world than our characters. If we can figure something like this out, other people are gonna figure it out.
Okay,
But
then
the
they already
grinding's
would
good.
figure it out no matter what.
Yeah, then they would have figured it out already, wouldn't
It
they?
does, yeah. Us doing it doesn't change anything then. If it stops, if we can't do it anymore, we'll just not do it. We'll do something else.
But this is a way to get the advantage that we need going up against level 8.
Look, I'm just trying to not game the system so KJ doesn't game the system against us, and it becomes never-ending arms game of gaming the system.
It
Because
doesn't
that-
have
I-
to.
You're, this is a that's
Yeah,
a
I don't
slippery
want to.
slope
That's not.
fallacy, dude.
I put vitamin drops in the verbs their water, and now it looks like I'm feeding them lemonade.
Do they enjoy the lemonade?
They're terrified of it. But they will have to drink sooner or later. So.
Wow, that's ruthless.
That's how it is.
Hello.
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 Hey.
You're
Are
right,
we
Jack?
doing the combat?
We are. have to very quickly load roll 20.
Whoa.
And read.
What is this reading?
Right, we're all here, right? Levi's
Mhm.
here.
Yeah.
Levi? Levi?
Oh no.
See,
So,
this
bad
is why
news.
I made sure.
Did he fall asleep?
I think he fell asleep.
Levi.
Ping him. Ah. This gives me time.
To what?
Plan my move.
Oh no.
How many are you gonna kill, KJ? Come on.
TPK?
TPK, TPK, TPK.
TPK. TPK.
TPK. TPK.
Sundara really messed with this encounter, man.
Oh.
There do.
You'll
I
see.
lit the lantern.
Is it good for us or bad for us, KJ?
Probably good for us.
They're called Shadow Masters, so infer.
Maybe not good for
Yeah,
us.
I'm having a lantern, so I shed a bunch of shadows, right? So that means they can just go into those and really fuck us up with their teleportation to get free advantage and such.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, that is definitely how light works, Mr. I'm Merlin and I teleport behind you in your shadow.
But it's midday. Doesn't matter.
I find it amusing that Pudge is not affected by my first action.
Mm.
Because it's not a humanoid or something. Wait.
Gonna
He's
find
not a
out.
beast or a humanoid.
Yeah.
Oh, if kid, oh, if I'm gonna get a drink quick. Okay.
Okay.
Nah.
If I hear him coming, I'll fucking run upstairs. Don't worry, I'll be in there like less than a minute.
Yeah.
I'll even fucking keep myself unmuted so you can hear the sound of my fat ass going dum 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 dum.
Levi, get the
I'm
fuck
back.
back here. Okay,
Oh.
thank you.
You did it,
You're
Sarah.
such a trouble. That was on purpose.
Was that on purpose, dickhead?
What? What?
Literally just had to get a fucking drink and said, oh, if you come back, I'll come back. Literally fucking 2 steps downstairs.
Did you get a drink?
No.
Run, run.
Run, little boy,
Alright,
run.
we've been waiting long enough. What does the Shadow Mastiffs do?
Kill you. Campaign over.
You hear this terrible, inhuman howl from behind you guys. It sounds like something's dying. And it sort of seeps in to all your ears. Everyone apart from Pudge has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What about Faye, though, KJ?
Oh, you're right. You don't have to either.
Because for some fucking reason, satyrs have that.
Thank
It does say beast or humanoid.
Oh.
Yeah, 22.
Free.
12.
22, 3, 12. What did Ari get?
18.
18. Craig, this is chilled your bones. It reminds you of an event from your past, and you are frightened.
How did my
Oh
12 make
no,
it?
it's not like we were gonna run away anyway.
Hey man, I'm just trying to impose some conditions here. So that one stays where it is. Because it howled, it's still invisible, but you know its position, which just means I'm gonna lessen its tint so it becomes a bit more obvious. This one becomes fully visible as it rushes at Aldridge. It becomes within the light of the lantern. As it takes even 1 square forward, it becomes visible as it rushes at Aldridge, and it goes to bite Aldridge's torso.
Little babies.
Wait, didn't I saw the
Yeah, he
light
has a
his...
lantern. But
You light it up here though?
well,
Will
they
they be
weren't
revealed?
within that range.
They spawned further away, and they've been stalking me.
Hot dog to them?
I rolled multiple stealth checks, and this is the one that that they failed on. So this is where it happened.
Like they could have, in any case, they could have like seen the light approach and then stay away from it. So it's fine.
Despite attack is a 19. So
That hits.
you take 13 piercing damage. So I've immediately bloodied you. I know that.
That is exactly half my health.
Mm-hmm. And also, please make a strength saving throw.
Not good. 5.
This bite to your torso has also knocked you prone. As it leaps up, it pushes you over. You're now on your ass.
Hey, push.
But you're still in my pocket. Hopefully not in the one that got bitten.
You get your reaction back.
Surprise.
You get your reaction back. To hand gets a turn.
Yeah, I do, baby. Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm gonna steppity, and slash this thing with my claw. Primal savagery.
Okay.
That being a good old +7 to the hit. I assume that is
It does.
cool.
You lash out with your fire.
Yeah, and it takes 6 damage.
It takes 6 damage.
Back up, bitch. Yes, my turn. So fucking bonus action for some reason. No, don't think I do.
Reaction. Now you get to discuss.
Okay.
Run away as fast as you can.
Jesus.
Well, I'm terrified, so I'm running. Yeah.
I'll probably try and get in a good stab on the Shadow Mastiff and just to give people, other people, chances to run away if it downs it, and yeah, that's it.
I will just run because that thing just took away half my health in one.
Yeah.
The second one comes and does the same thing. There you go, done.
So it's gonna be they both are gonna pounce on you because you're prone. That's how fucking dog cows work.
Only one of them can get to her.
That's why I took this spot, so, you know.
Is this a legal spot, KJ?
Technically.
So yes, they can both get to her.
This one becomes visible as it rushes straight forward. Goes to bite it to hand.
Gets back tactics.
You don't
Correct. Correct.
know. I will tell you it hits to hand.
Oh no.
As it bites into your leg, it deals 8 piercing damage, and it sort of pounces with its paws, getting a grip. And you have to make a strength save.
Uh-oh. Strength save. Okay, just one. Get over here, dice roller, little bastard. Ah.
Your legs are taken out from under you by the sheer force of this creature. And you are also prone.
Your legs, hand them over.
How much damage, KJ?
8.
8, okay.
They're both
I
now
am-
visible in this light. This one is going to attack Aldridge. Aldridge is helpless on the floor as this Shadow Mastiff takes a bite. You see it like dark tendrils appear in its mouth, sort of shadowish, but they're quickly dispelled by the lantern's light. Regardless, Aldrich takes exactly 13 piercing damage. A crit.
And I'm down.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
20. No, 18.
You have avoided exhaustion. You are, however, unconscious.
Oh crap, I forgot to roll initiative.
Pudge was surprised anyway, so.
Yeah.
Could have dark vision. Oh wait, yeah, never mind.
It's 2.
That's -1 dexterity?
Oh, +1. Can't see.
Okay.
Vassal.
Alright, Fassel is going to quickly stand over Aldridge's unconscious body and take a stab at Shadow Mastiff Alpha P.
Okay.
this rapier. Oh!
Nice.
Nice.
It's very busy biting into Aldridge, so it has no way to defend itself as you just pierce it with this rapier.
Alright, that's 3d8 and 4d6. I'm gonna re-roll that 1d6. That rolled a 1, so that's 24 plus this plus 5. Alright, 27 plus 5, 32.
With this attack, you see Fassel pierce in. You hear a ching, ch- as the magic stone is hit, and Fassel sort of pulls out, and you can see this Shadow Mastiff is like in the process of crumbling, but it has a little force left before it bursts.
Did you just
It is
bark, Loria?
definitely bloodied.
What was that, Levi? I
Never
can't
mind.
hear you, Levi.
I could have sworn I heard KJ bark there. At the...
No.
Alright, and Fassel takes a few steps back over here, and that's his turn. Get Aldrich up and get out of here.
Okay.
Hey, now it's good that I'm low in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nikki, roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Already? Nice.
For last turn, you were surprised, but it still
Oh, yeah.
counts.
12.
Yeah, you're not frightened on this turn.
I'm not? Alright.
No.
Well, Craig, wide-eyed, remembering some past events that he probably won't ever talk about, pulls out... Actually, he's no longer terrified, right? So I can approach it?
Yeah.
Alright. Is gonna rush over and punch the Shadow Mastiff.
Alright, give me a roll.
I guess I'm standing here for now. In this
Yeah,
square.
you
Yeah.
can stand in that square, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You roll.
8. Nope.
An 8 is a miss.
An 8 is a miss.
This thing cows down. You punch a bit too high.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Wait, why am I not in initiative?
I don't know.
Because you
You're
never
gonna put
roll.
yourself there.
Did roll. I rolled a 10 and I put it there. Everyone else's.
Well, you should be there. Is
Well,
your
that-
dex higher than to hand?
Someone probably accidentally hit the delete or something.
Possible it might have been.
Uh,
I do not remember.
I mean, there's a whole VOD. We can figure it out.
We can see who the criminal is.
Clip it!
If you're in there, clip it
Who has the higher dex?
to hand because we have the same plus, but he has higher dex.
Okay. Well,
Jack of all
Xenox,
trades.
you still get to go.
Yes. I do. And I am prone and in between two things, and I am scared.
Well,
I'm
you
not
can
really-
stand up now.
I'm scared. That's 15 feet of movement. That's 15 feet of movement. And then, gonna try and go for the one that or has already been really hurt.
Okay.
Do I have? Hold up, no, I just gotta check. Do I have that one? Yes, I do. Do I do a healing word, or have we got fancy? Or should I use it a full and cure wounds for it?
I've got I've got him. I'm gonna pull Aldridge out, and then I'm gonna heal her next turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the dog trying to
Can't
bite him.
possibly this turn.
Nope. I ain't gonna hit this thing.
If it was a primal savagery, you can still healing word because that's a cantrip with your action. So
Get up.
Seven hit points as the encouraging words of Tahan reach you. They're reinforced with magic. The magic is the main thing.
It's not the encouraging or the words, it's the magic of the word. God, my throat is weird today. I can't do the voice. I do.
Hand, I can't believe you call people a motherfucker while healing them.
Oh no, Xenox's throat. Try having 2 ulcers.
I'm not saying it's in pain, I'm saying it like fucking feels weird. I keep trying to fucking do the fucking the voice.
That's your turn. A missed primal savagery and a healing word.
Dude, just get some-
Goodbye.
Oh, I would like to. In this Aldrich and move 15 feet. I will take opportunity attack to do this. 5, 10. Hold on, let's figure the position out. 15. Like this.
Okay. Dog currently preoccupied.
Alright, cool. So I guess that's my turn. Right.
Deathroll. Or wait.
no,
he got healed.
she was healed by
Mhm.
hand.
Thanks, let's run.
Yeah.
I-
Tis the plan.
I just grab her hand and pull her with me. I don't know what that
Harry's
was.
a guy, isn't he?
Harry is a
is, yeah.
changeling.
No,
Oh,
Aldrich
God,
is a
God
changeling.
damn it,
Harry
I
is a
keep...
guy.
You have no idea what Ari is or is not.
No.
You cannot prove that he is human. Besides from having access to his character sheet, but whatever.
I just
mean,
grab
yeah.
his hand and pull him with me.
Okay. You can move 15 feet. If you dash, you can move 30 feet.
I'll dash because that's not much else I'll do.
Okay.
Oh, and Pudge is still in my...
Pudge is a Polly Pocket, confirmed.
What does Pudge do?
Pudge stays in pocket. But moves to a different one that's less easy.
Good job, Pudge.
Is he taking the dodge action? Is that what that is?
Discuss.
Are we running? Are we murdering?
Either. We can't spend like resources doing this really if we're gonna have a hope and help.
But like,
being
if we
there.
run and we're not, if we don't outspeed them, then they're just going to catch up and attack us or
Yeah,
force opportunity attacks.
dogs are gonna be faster. I can
Yeah.
tell you.
Let's just kill him. I don't care.
Yeah.
Injure them. We can't outrun them.
Well, we can. You can't.
No, nobody can. They are
I mean,
dogs.
Fassel is the only one, but if Fassel runs off on his own, he's going to get killed by something later.
Yeah, I think we're at a safe distance now. Aldrich. So I think we'll be fine.
It's almost like this account was designed to make you fight them.
It's almost like KJ's weakening us, so when we go somewhere where we're not meant to be, we get our asses handed to us.
Just have to think smart about stuff.
I'm not ruining the illusion. I'm not talking anymore. I'll say too much.
Okay,
Uh,
dying tonight, so they can die.
fuck,
You're
Fassel's
like,
still there.
oh, yeah,
Uh,
no.
What the hell was that? Something just fell. One on Craig, one on Tahan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad I bought this chain shirt. I like it.
Coward.
What? Valentine has some 17 AC.
Yeah, despite his leather armor, this Shadow Mastiff just pierces through it, dealing 8 piercing damage to Craig. And as it pounces up at her, it pushes, and Craig needs to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Fucking had chain shirt, pussy.
I take damage like a brave man, you coward.
Oh, I'm sorry on that second wind. Maybe if I did, I'd take more damage.
Oh,
Alright.
Okay, you maintain your position upright.
23.
The attack roll against Tahan.
Oh,
Mhm.
it's
Is a hit. No one cares about North Face. Go away.
Oh, is that a hit, Xenox? Man, that chain shirt came in handy.
Go away. Go away.
Are they crying? What the fuck?
7 piercing damage, Xenox. And strength save, please.
Ah, fuck.
also,
Hey!
You maintain upright, but you do take 7 piercing damage.
Youch, that's a dog.
Yeah, it
Ow.
is. That is what these things are.
Cold dog.
That's their turn.
mm.
Yeah,
Right,
but there's
I
evil.
I guess I'll just have to try and attack B. Wait, no, I'm gonna take the disengage action and step next to the hand and stab at Alpha. A.
Okay. Roll.
No.
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Nice.
Thing's busy biting Tahan's leg off. You pierce it in the side.
For 16 damage. Piercing.
You're not taking any chances.
5, 6, 7. That's Fassel's turn done.
Right, we move on to Craig.
Okay. I'm gonna try and punch the dog.
That's so mean. I'm cancelling you.
Oh, sorry.
You do punch the dog.
Alright.
I think your bonus kills the dog.
Does it? I'm just gonna roll.
Minimum
It's on
4
4
damage.
hit points. So.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, I kill it.
You punch this dog, it bursts into Expelia, shadow dispels into the air, and then quickly disappears because the lantern's lit, leaving a
Cool.
magic stone behind. The magic stone seems to be fairly hefty,
Ah, how hefty would you say?
around about 3 pounds,
Around 3 pounds?
maybe precisely 3 pounds.
That's like 0.5 more than I can carry, so I just go. And that is my turn.
Okay, Craig's run off.
Yeah, I run off after punching the dog.
Can you get your flock of mouse to teleport with you or something, Tad?
But what?
You know your mouse can teleport. Can they take you them with you? Can they take you with them?
Just kind of looks at you. They're rats.
Well, yeah, but they teleport. I'm not blind, right? I'm not crazy, right? I've seen them teleport. Also, don't turn your back on the dog.
This whole time, Tans has a shield like behind him, and there's a dog biting it.
I need to fucking check if I can teleport them. I don't think
Yes, you can teleport allies.
Oh yeah, fire! Holy fuck, that is straight fucking 15
So
feet
yeah,
of
you,
movement.
you summon rats and
Uh,
tell them to teleport you away.
Yeah, the problem is though, wherever I summon them, I'm gonna get blasted.
No, you summon him here, and then you command them to move over to you and teleport you.
Do I have the room for that?
Yes, that's within 10 feet of the mastiff. Now hurry up before KJ tells you
Yes, I
fucking
do.
dodge.
The thing, the boys,
Stop backseat gaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
feel so pressured. I'm just gonna run. Now you're gonna
Please, Sinok, this is how you do it. You have to do this, and then you move this.
What's the
What if you
saving
did
throw
this?
when they spawn? It's Dex, right?
Dex! Saving throw, still save DC.
Well, that was a crit, so no damage.
Yeah,
It's
do
another Dex.
Hello.
16, so no damage again.
You can just check if it's 2d6 or half on the first thing. So it might be, I'm not too sure though.
All of them are save or suck.
Yeah, it's save or save or nothing. And yeah, now I'm here.
That's really cool. Levi, Ari, go. Run.
Now that we're at a safe-ish distance, are we running? Is everyone out running?
They seem to be fighting it. I mean, Tan just teleported away. But other than that, you seen Fassel get some good hits in?
I figure, yeah, they've got this. They don't need my help, and there's no point wasting spell slots. I'll pull Aldridge along to here.
Okay. Sort of hand in hand. You're nearly at the stairs. Fancy, what does Aldrich do?
Aldrich continues running.
Okay. You can't get up the stairs, but you're running up them, down them. There we go.
Running in a direction.
I know which way you're going. Pudge is presumably in your pocket.
Yes.
There's not a lot to discuss. Screw it. It's running straight at Fassel.
Dog be coming.
Fassel dodges the dog bite with his fast reflexes. Comes in, hump, gets dodged, takes a sidestep. That's its whole turn.
And now we both
Alright.
kick his ass.
Yeah, Fassel goes in for another stab at the dog. Cancel me on Twitter. Do it. I fucking dare you.
Woo!
11.
You just miss. As it pounces forward, it's a bit low. You go to pierce it, it moves to the side, and it's dodged your rapier. Just.
All right, Fassel is going to move over 1, 2, 3, pick up the stone. 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait,
Okay.
bonus action dash 8.
Okay. Crack.
Wait, how did you get past it?
When I attack him, they don't provoke I don't provoke
Oh.
opportunity attacks from them.
Sure. Is that from Swashbuckler or something? Whatever you are.
Yeah, it's from
Cool.
Swashbuckler.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm gonna load a crossbow bolt and fire it at the dog.
How rude.
Nice.
Yeah, even with Fassel on the way, you just shoot over Fassel's shoulder. Fassel
Mhm.
isn't too tall.
That is 9.
9? Yeah, you deal 9 damage to the dog.
All right, and then it
The
keeps
dog is
running.
now bloodied.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is my turn.
Yes. I'm going to do the thing where I kick its tits in my hand. I don't kick all his tits, I guess.
You do.
Still 14. Great, yeah.
Oh, it's the
14
fuck,
is
yeah.
not bad.
We're not playing Ogizia. Oh!
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 It's still alive, but it burns. You see shadow burn away. Almost like the darkness did when the other one died.
And then, after clawing that thing, the skeleton hand just points at the dog, and the rat then shoots it.
You're all.
Is it plus 7?
It's plus your
Oh,
spell.
plus
It's
PB.
your modifier.
PB. Yes, it is this. Oh, nice. And it's 1d6 plus 2 damage.
The damage is plus your PB. The
Oh, yeah,
attack roll is your modifier. The attack roll was higher than plus 2.
yeah, okay, my bad. It was a plus 7 then.
It doesn't matter though, because you're rolled 19.
6 damage.
6 damage. Yeah, that kills it. You get shot, it just burns away completely. Darkness gone, magic stone left. They weigh 3 pounds. Combat is over. Yeah, I'm stealing this.
Stealing what? No, the enemy. No.
Alright. Fassel runs over and picks up this magic stone and says, Alright, let's keep going.
And that's
Catch up.
the other one is still on the floor as well.
He took them both.
No, I
You took 'em
I
both.
picked up both of them. It's fine.
That's all has
He
both.
specifically did a point to take one.
All right, let's go.
We're all walking, probably.
You continue on your adventures.
Do we?
Supposedly we.
Familiar sight of floor 3 greets you. Lantern illuminating most of this room. In fact, all of this room, I believe.
Yeah, most of it.
All right.
Where did we go, Dad?
I'm gonna fucking burst a blood vessel one of these days doing that. Ah. I
Oh.
don't know.
You smell
Wait.
nothing.
I hate to say this, but I
Hmm.
I can't smell anything.
Well, I guess we just go the shortest route then, and be on our guard.
All right.
Fuck. Okay, shortest route would be
Ari?
Yes.
this
Coming?
way. Or if we avoid the big chamber, we can do it like that.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
we just avoid the big chambers.
Mhm.
You know.
Fassel just goes on his guard, and as he heads forward, probably not the quickest travel pace. Like,
Okay, can I start making
Careful.
active perception? Threats.
Yeah, make a perception check, Ari.
I'll help you with that. I'll be pointing things out.
Sure, why not? Let's go for it. 12. Plus 1, 13.
You're on watch. Um, you hear sort of a increasingly louder sort of cry that appears to be like coming towards you.
I call that out to the group. I said something's coming, guys.
From which direction?
Towards the stairs.
All right, let's circle it. I guess.
all right. Are you guys coming?
Sorry. That's my spot.
Craig, stop.
Mm.
I have to get this right. You can see down at the end of this tunnel is a banshee,
Fuck.
and it is flying towards you guys.
Throw
It
stuff
ju-
at me.
seems to have just rounded this corner, and it's coming, and it can detect life. So I need you to roll initiative.
Oh yeah. We can't throw a stone to distract that thing. Hey. They changed that 1 to a 2.
What?
Get back up. There. Yeah. Me and Fuss are my buddy. Hey Fuss, my dude, can you show me how to do the gamble? Sure. Here you go, buddy friend. Oh, we're in debt because of gambling. Oh, maybe you're not the best role model.
Maybe he isn't. Maybe he isn't.
Maybe he really isn't. Fuck. Who the fuck just slurped a coffee?
Roll a d20, Xenox.
Whatever happens, you're
Oh.
responsible.
And
Tie.
Yeah, there's only notice now.
I crit, so good luck.
This is me.
Oh.
That's a 21.
I landed a fucking 20. It fell off, bastard.
Haha, I wasted a crit on this.
Hold on. I'm above the banshee. KJ, for the purpose of discussion, would I know that about Banshee screaming?
Uh, make an intelligence check.
Alright. Gonna be a 10.
It's currently making horrible noises.
I have no idea about this ability they have to scream. Right?
You know they are a monster. You don't know what they do. No one's told you.
Alright then.
You're a noob.
Fucking noob.
Perfect situation. Damn it.
You're not surprised, and you can see it. So discuss.
Okay.
I am completely unaware of what the
I guess we'll just try and get past it.
Yeah.
Kill you.
It's a banshee. I don't know. Can I punch a banshee? Maybe.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
All no legs.
We'll see.
Well, stabbing's never done me wrong before.
Man, you're so epic. Alright.
Run up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding my lantern forwards and making a jab at the lantern after bonus action dash, of course.
Making a jab at the lantern? Nice.
No, with the rapier.
All right, give me a roll.
Mm. 8.
Ah.
You watch as this incorporeal sort of body splits in two, and your rapier goes through the hole. And then you sort of like do your normal jab in, jab out really quick. When you jab out, the form comes back as one.
Huh. All right, it's kind of finicky to hit. I'll try and lure it over here. 2, 3, 4, 5,
Was it even if you miss an attack as well?
6.
Sandera.
Hmm.
Is it if you miss as well? You get the disfigure.
Yeah, if I miss as well, I just need to make an attack.
Nice.
He's got mobile.
Ari.
I will move 5. To here. And I would like to take the dodge action. And that's it.
I'm so sad I can't reward you, Levi, because I'm pretty sure I know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, I was gonna cast silence.
I know. Um,
Wait, why can't you cast silence?
Because I wouldn't know. It's meta gaming.
Oh yeah.
uh, horrifying visage. Fassel's the only one that can't see. You see a little sort of scene play out with this dead body of someone hanging themselves with a rope, and you all need to make wisdom saving throws.
You hung yourself, stupid.
Pudge as well.
Can Pudge see, or is Pudge in the pocket?
Pudge is in the pocket.
Wahoo!
Then Pudge does not need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
I see somebody hanging themselves.
60.
Imagine Doki Doki. You've just walked in on Sayori.
I do not know what that means.
What was that?
It was
What?
me cheering. We're saving throw +7. Ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead.
Ari and Craig, the site has frightened you.
Mm.
Poor Craig.
Craig just sees somebody very important to him.
Technically, the rats are a creature. Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. They can't see, smile.
I
And
think
all
they
their
can.
attacks are made at disadvantage.
What if I'm
you know.
my character legally blind?
It's dark vision. Shit, that's sight.
So far, these enemies have just reawakened.
They're immune to the
fucking
frightened condition. That
memories.
works.
Yeah. I mean, they're made frightened to get fucked. I thought there's something that made it so they couldn't be scared like this.
Yeah, they are immune to frightened.
Yeah. Immune charge, frightened, from restraint, yeah.
So they're not frightened. Just Ari and Craig. You're both frightened.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it does this time. The hand.
The KJ. Yeah, he's going to. One, two. Who's there? 1, 2, 3. Okay, now do I take out the beating stick and beat the bitch? Or do I. That's for 10 minutes. Yes. We're getting down to the harder falls. Tan's gonna cast Flame Blade.
Okay.
As he's behind her. But I can't attack yet. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I can. It's bonus action then an action to attack. I can't command the rats.
Yeah,
Though.
you can't command your rats this time.
Nah, yeah, they just dodge on my head. Or swarming all over me like they usually do. Move the roller up, and I'm going to hit it with the beating stick. Whoop, beep. Bonk, horny jail.
13 hits.
Nice. Alright, straight
3d6.
36. Straight 36.
Oh.
Above average.
And your fire seems less effective on this monster. You watch as you put your blade through it. It doesn't set a light or anything because there's nothing to catch fire, but it does disturb its form.
I need to get the fucking feature.
Elemental attack.
I need it.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Yes.
All right. Since Craig is reliving some PTSD, he's just gonna fire a crossbow bolt at the Banshee.
Okay. Well, due to your PTSD, you have disadvantage.
All right. Uh, 12.
You still hit, but as you shoot the bolt, you see it just go through and hit the wall. It looks like it hurt it in some way because it made a noise as it passed through. But it's not like shooting a bolt into something.
Do I still roll the damage or
Still roll damage.
Okay. Okay, 7.
Okay.
Right. And that is me.
You get to repeat the saving throw.
Uh-huh.
With disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Still seeing a hanging body.
Yep.
cool.
Can't get it out your mind.
I'm going to sprint through this, making an up attack because where it is. 5. Where it possibly attacks me.
It does. It's not got anything else to do. This is one of the ones that does make op attacks. You're just fast enough that it reaches out and doesn't touch you. Managed to evade its hand. As you rush past. Hudge then gets to go. Hudge is in your pocket, I
Yes.
presume. Cool. You guys get to discuss again.
Yes, we do.
Alright. We'll probably run back around to try and stab at it.
If you stay closer to me, I can cast that weapon spell on.
Ooh, right.
But it's touch, so I need to be able to.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think you need anything else, right? You're just fighting, really.
Okay. The Fassel is going to run around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bonus action to dash. And 2, 3. Yeah. And the steps over here and tries to scream into the banshee's face and makes a stab.
As you scream, make a charisma check.
Okay. Oh, 19.
Roll with advantage.
Okay. Uh, 14 to hit.
That hits.
So that's 15 halved to 7. No, it's not 15. 13 halved to 6.
Yeah, this time you stab him with a rapier. It doesn't part its form. You stab into its form and then stab out. You don't see any noticeable thing, but you get the idea that as long as you hit some part of it, you're doing something. It seems to cry out whenever its form gets hit. So
All right. Yeah. Then I take a few steps back over here. All right, Ari. I think you're right. We might need some anti-ghost weapons to deal with this.
in the confusion, Fassels called Ari, called Aldrich Ari. Ari, it's your turn.
Right. Sorry.
It's
Ari,
fine, I do that myself as well.
Ari goes prone, closes his eyes, covers his ears, and is like, "This isn't happening. This isn't happening. I can't see that." And he's rocking back and forth, and that's his turn.
Okay, cool.
I love Ari, it's an amazing character.
Okay, Levi, because you've done this, make this wisdom saving throw normally.
Silence the
Just
voices.
to get the card, Nick. I think that was really fucking good.
I'll give him a card. Pick a card, Levi.
Pick a card, any card, none of that card. This card. There you go. Is that your card? Ah, yes. How did you know? I know.
Take the card before you roll, because you might want to use it.
It's more funny if he fails, to be honest. All right.
Mirror roll. Normal roll.
18.
You're no longer frightened.
And I'll be able to recover. Great.
On this thing's turn, it whips around and reaches out to touch to hand.
Nope. Bad touch, stranger danger. Come on, help. Blow my whistle.
You don't defend yourself in time, Xenox, and it touches
Blow
your
my whistle.
face. You see its green energy sort of come out of your skin. You're like, what the fuck is this? You take 17 necrotic damage.
Ah.
That is its turn.
The heart looks very disturbed as he beats this thing over the face in response. Yes, less than last time.
Break Flame Blade through, same as last time.
Yeah, and then the rats, he's just gonna, like, with that same hand, point the baton forward, and the rats are gonna take a shot. Hey.
Rats hit their shot.
Hey!
Almost as much damage as the baton.
4 damage. That's to hand in the rats. Up next is Craig.
It's like a fucking band.
Mm-hmm.
We got you.
Okay.
To hand in the rats.
Still not gonna punch it. Still gonna shoot it. With disadvantage, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
Oof.
that's a critical fail. That's a 5. Doesn't hit.
You're shaking as you hold this crossbow. You shake a bit too much, and you release as you're sort of away from it, and you hit the wall just around here with a crossbow bolt.
Mm.
Make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Yep. Alright. 9.
A 9 does not succeed.
Alright. Craig is shaking. Yeah, I guess it's noticeable at this point. That's his turn.
As you watch, Nikki, it becomes more relatable to you. You start seeing people that you remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would guess that it's somebody that Craig would know that's hanging there.
Yeah.
I reaching out Fassel to try and touch his sword. That's the weapon he has magical.
It's a rapier! No.
It stabs, it does the job. I
It's
cast
a
You
magic.
type
cast
of
a magic weapon on it, yeah.
Yeah. Then. That's my.
Okay.
Punches in pockets.
Put it in pocket. Any immediate tactics?
Maybe Craig should spend his time getting his shit together.
Hmm?
It doesn't matter, we're just fighting it, do what your character would do.
What?
Good talk.
No, what was Levi saying? I couldn't hear him.
Levi said, Craig, get your shit together, basically.
Okay. Wow. What great advice, dude.
I said you should take a minute to get your shit together. Not get
Any
your shit
Vietnam flashbacks? Get your shit together, dude. Come
Take a,
on.
no, it's more like take a minute to relax and stop fighting.
That's not how Craig works.
All right, this time Fassel walks up slowly, flourishing his blade, and tries to distract the banshee as he makes a stab at her.
Make a dex check.
All right.
I want to see how fast you get there.
19.
Yeah, okay. You get there quick enough that the banshee has its back to you when you're in this position. It is in the process of doing a weird face to hand thing with to hand. Face to hand with to hand.
All right, and he just jabs at the banshee with the magic rapier. Yeah, 27 to hit.
It's a good jab, and now this glowing rapier seems to make it scream louder.
All right, I'm gonna reroll the d8, so that's 7 plus this. Nice. So 7, so 13 plus 6, 19 magical piercing damage.
Did you add the extra +1 to that?
Yeah, I did.
This banshee is bloodied. It's noticeable in the fact that its form is decreased, and it's wailing louder.
It's my turn.
Levi.
I stand up. I put a hand on Craig's shoulder. It's all right. It's not real. At least right now it isn't. It's just all in your head. I would like to give him the help action. Can I give him a help action on a save? Is that possible?
Play what you do and say.
Yeah, roleplay what you do.
Alright. Look. I grab Craig and I turn his head around. Listen, it's not real. Just don't look at it for a minute. It'll stop. I promise.
Craig
Look.
reacts very aggressively, turning his head around and turns it right back.
I move to this spot and body block Craig's vision. Craig. Stop.
Craig is just holding his crossbow. He seems to be in his own mind right now.
Give him bardic inspiration.
Okay, you give Kurt bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
On its turn, the banshee, you see its mouth sort of open wide, like those horror films where like the jaw is bigger than it should be, sort of like jaw to the floor sort of thing, and it just releases this incredibly loud noise that deafens everyone. Aldridge is the only one a bit too far away, and Pudge, because Pudge is in Aldridge's pocket.
Yeah, pocket bird.
Everyone else, however, has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Or die.
Ari
Or
and Craig
die.
have advantage.
Okay. I have advantage. Interesting.
Yeah.
Is this a magical effect that would have just
That's a
that magic
15.
resistance helps with? Is this a magical effect, KJ?
I have to think.
It's just screaming.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think it's more of like a mental toll.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
idea that
I
is
don't
that
think
when you
it's a-
drop to 0 hit points, you've fainted.
Yeah, I don't think it's a spell.
I think
it's just-
I think the reason it's a Constitution save is like keeping yourself from
Yeah, it's
fainting.
just that makes sense. I'll roll manually. Oh, nice, 21.
To hand.
How much did I fail it by? Come on.
1.
Oh.
I mean, I was fucking. I'm probably down anyway, to be honest.
You would have been, because you take 3d6
3
psychic
now.
damage on a
Yeah.
success.
It changes nothing on a success or fail, so.
So yeah, you're on 0 hit points. Everyone else takes 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
Well, that's what I've been hearing in the background. I've been hearing fancy streamers ever so quietly. But what the fuck's speaking in my ears?
What? Oh.
Everybody
Nice.
else takes 12 psychic damage, yeah.
Yep. Apart from Aldridge. Aldridge and Pudge are completely fine.
Yeah, I'm so glad Pudge is out of that range. That would have been a proof.
Yay, I get to roll this. Sinox, you get to roll the Constitution saving throw, though.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hey, that's +3, so 16.
You have avoided exhaustion. But what's your death save? Interesting.
I feel like KJ just got like a 9 or 11, and he's saying interesting to freak us out.
That's okay, it does.
Mm.
Very mediocre, I could tell.
That goes next. Still
Alright.
frightened.
Yep. Eyes wide, veins kind of popping out. Reliving very traumatic events from his past. Is just gonna try and hit it again with his crossbow.
Still disadvantage. Give me
I
rolls.
I
know.
think he has 2 stacks of disadvantage because I'm body blocking him currently.
That's cover.
Mm,
Like, hey, stop.
okay. That's a 7.
Or 7.
Mhm.
You're like shaking, and your friends are there, and this one hits the ceiling. You're like too high up. Craig is underperforming, but it's obvious that something's happening with him too. So he can't
Hey,
really be blamed.
If anybody's looking at him, it just seems obvious that he's reliving something in his mind.
You do get to make a disadvantage wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
You have body block, though.
A 10. I guess I'll add the bardic. Can I?
Okay. Yeah, you can.
What is it?
6.
1d8?
A D6.
A d6.
Low level d6.
Oh,
Alright, 16.
These forms start going back into like the monstrous banshee woman form, and you feel a bit better about this now that it's not right in front of you. You're no longer
Yeah.
frightened.
Craig starts steadying his breath a bit.
That was the end of your turn, so now it's back to Aldrich.
Aldrich gonna stab him. And gonna fire a less effect. Resistant to firing. Which bolt it is. I would just extend my arm and try to get it with Witch Bolt. 15.
You hit it.
That's a D. I'll watch me roll lower on it.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no, never mind.
Nice.
You see, your lightning has the same sort of effect fire does.
Oh,
This also does mean the magic weapon disappears. Witch Bolt is also considered.
yeah.
Then I'm gonna step behind cover.
There's not a lot to discuss. This thing's bloodied.
All right. Fassel is going to look towards the banshee and then step towards the wall. All right, Craig, come on, you can hit this thing. Just imagine it like that's one spot you hit the same time every time you wake me up, right? It's just near missing, just like near missing me. You can do that. As I give the help action to Craig.
Okay.
Ari.
I'm going to get out of Craig's way
Mm.
now that he's calmed down sufficiently. And I'm
Craig
going
gets back
to-
off the hand.
I'm going to healing word to hand.
Give me a roll.
1d8 plus 3.
And healing word?
Mm.
You cure wounds me.
11 healing wounds.
Hey, that's pretty nice. Fuck.
Honk.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, it's annoying.
I don't mean to.
Okay, that's your turn, right? Cure woundsing to hand.
I pressed the button. It will not happen anymore.
Then it's the banshee's turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
You watch as the banshee flies down towards to hand, reaching out with both hands.
Oh
You did it again, Cena.
no, I didn't. That was me.
What the fuck?
I yelled, "Uh-ohs! I'm getting attacked."
It just reaches and clasps around the neck, sort of working its way through the armor, and you take 12 necrotic damage.
I'm unconscious again.
See, this is where my boomerang prevention TM rule comes in. Roll a con save.
It's meant to be boomeranging. It was meant to be staying up,
I know.
motherfucker.
It makes healing in combat more dangerous. See, now you're
What do you
exhausted.
mean?
That's
It was going to
only
kill
thing!
him. I'd rather have 5 levels of exhaustion than a dead ally.
It can't kill him.
It can.
Maybe it can.
Maybe it can.
You're unconscious again. You also have 1 level of exhaustion now.
Yeah.
How many were you off by?
For what?
4.
Four.
On the saving throw.
I can't save you. It did 1 damage over my health that I had, so you know.
The con save I was in about.
11 out of 15 was the con save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back up with 1 hit point.
Oh!
Nice.
Me.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You know, you say it's your anti-boomerang rule, and yet you forcefully boomerang someone. Great.
Shit. And I get my turn as well, yeah?
Yeah, your whole
Yeah.
turn.
I lost concentration of the blade, though.
As- As this energy is sort of sapped out of you, you see some of it is lost to the banshee, and it just goes back into Tahand.
Uh-huh.
and fucking like reaches with his hand like, I'm taking that back.
It's a weird green in the air. It looks odd.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gotta change my weights. Is she wearing any metal, KJ?
The banshee. The answer is no.
Well,
Damn.
yeah.
Does
I have
she
been
hold any
bamboozled.
weapons, KJ?
Oh fuck! Give me a sec. Yeah, I'm just gonna reach and claw it up. Max I could do is 5 damage. Oops, sorry. Yep. Hey, 5 damage.
That is 5 damage.
Hey!
Banshee is still alive, but it's taken a very ouchy hit.
Cool.
You reach out with your claw, swipe it through the Banshee. After getting back up, miraculously, Craig,
Mhm.
it's your turn. Fassel's encouraging you.
Craig drops the crossbow and just charges into the banshee.
He
Okay.
come. Oh lord, he coming.
He's gonna try and swing at it.
Make a dex check.
A dex check? Alright.
Yeah.
Plus 2, 15.
Okay, you're quick enough. Roll with advantage. Add 2 to your attack roll.
Ooh. Okay. Please
Because
be
the
good.
hand's there.
16 plus 7.
Yeah, you pummel this thing with your fist. Give me a roll.
Mm-hmm. And that will be plus 7 damage as I punch this banshee.
You see parts of the banshee sort of fly off into the air as Expelia
Mhm.
surrounds you guys. It's not dead yet. It's just bits. As you
I
punched it.
think Craig is gonna action surge.
Okay. Give me a normal attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still advantage from flanking?
You know what? They're in succession. You have advantage, but not the +2.
Okay, fair enough.
It's not hard to hit the banshee anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. Ooh!
Nice.
Okay, it had 3 hit points. It's definitely dead.
Mm-hmm.
As Craig just punches, you sort of do like an open hand thing because it's not solid, right? So you can punch it however you want. You don't have to
Mhm.
make a closed fist.
Yeah.
As you sort of bring your hand back, you've instinctively grasped and you're holding the magic stone, which funnily enough makes you encumbered because it weighs 5 pounds. But as you sort of punch in and come out, you're holding the magic stone in your hand, and Expelia just bursts out.
Is it safe?
Yes. Craig just sort of looks at the magic stone. Hmm.
You'll make a fine rock cat.
The hefty one.
It's a hefty. I'm gonna toss the magic stone to Festival.
Also, KJ is a
Alright.
dum dum and forgets his own rules. So I need more than one roll here.
Oh,
Oh.
well, roll for what?
Alright, mastiffs and then now the banshee.
Oh, we're doing D100 for both of those.
Yeah, the Mastiff's a CR2. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
But
roll.
technically, on my
I'll roll for the
Yeah,
banshee.
you should roll the banshee, yeah. I'll roll.
Yeah.
Just because I.
Oh.
Just one take away.
Oh fuck! Come on. Why are we not getting anything higher than?
Alright, I'll roll for the other mastiff, Synox.
Okay.
Oh.
Hmm.
KJ,
I
does it?
don't have to retcon anything.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, the Spanish is now dead. You can all see the stairs. You're very close.
Mm.
Mm.
Alright, let's hurry down the stairs.
Let's
for
go.
anything else back gets us.
I'm gonna second wind.
Okay, give me a roll.
All right.
I'm just gonna quickly cast magic weapon on sort of your muscle.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Aldrich takes Pudge out of the pocket and pats it.
Stop at the stairs.
Oh, fuck. Levi, you there?
Do I?
Levi!
I should really heal myself, shouldn't I?
Don't yet.
No, okay.
Oh, I was.
I'm saying I need to. I'm on 1 health.
You don't need to.
I'm going to need to.
Where? I have to do stuff quick. Don't mind me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for backseating in the dog encounter, by the way, Sinox. I didn't.
Get the fuck back in my backseat, motherfucker.
I just thought it would help. I didn't mean to come up. I didn't mean to play your character for you.
You do that a bit.
Does happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I know you mean well, but like, it's their character. They do what they want, and if they make a mistake, that's on them.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's shit all Sandero. Rah, screw you, Sandero.
What? We always shit on other people. We can't shit on
Yeah.
Sandero sometimes.
No, it's fair.
With the obvious things, I do appreciate it because I still don't know this game.
No, it's fine. Everyone makes mistakes.
You hear a familiar voice.
I'm just fucking afraid that we'll die because we play because of bad mistakes sometimes.
That's why people die, because they make mistakes. That's why.
Loria is my harder campaign. You hear a familiar voice. Wait. I saw you through the eye. Do you need my help?
Hmm.
Oh god. Pudge immediately flies out of pocket.
Your help?
Yes, well, first I saw the Mastiffs, and then I saw the Banshee. I've been watching at Aldridge's request. I have an arcane eye. It's very useful. It lasts about an hour.
Hmm.
I don't think any of you have ever had a way to see into the ethereal plane, right? I've never missed anything. No.
Thank you.
And I think you need this the most. You don't owe the Sitters Familiar anything. This is my kindness. See, I take out a pouch and sort of tie it, and it turns into like a cloth with sort of blue sparkling dust on the cloth. And then she waves her
I
hand
see.
over it.
Drugs.
She waves her hand over it, and it disappears. Her hand glows blue, and then she moves forward and reaches out to touch you.
I've seen this before on the streets.
She touches you, you shine blue for a second, and she removes 1 level of exhaustion.
This is how they give the good old bluey, as they say.
If you're going down to floor 5, you can't be as tired as this. I've
Fine,
helped you.
thank you.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Here, take this as well. She reaches out and touches you with her other hand.
Lot of-
Yo, I'm being double-handed, double blue boys.
A lot of touching happening here.
They're touch spells. You regain 23 hit points.
What?
I know it's a
It
touch
pays not
spell.
to be
So,
close.
and since you can do a touch spell with your feet, I imagine you just do a fucking can play a cleric that fucking kicks people in the balls to cast your wounds. And it somehow it fucking hurts, but it still heals them somehow.
They must make con saves or else they throw up.
I have a number of spell slots left. Does anybody else need my help?
Aldrich is on 7 HP, so yes.
Should have birds.
Aldrich, I'll touch you up.
Okay.
She doesn't get the connotation.
Aldrich just stands there giggling.
I kind of have a headache from that banshee, but I'm not sure if magic can help with that.
I don't exactly need to have any debts.
You're on full HP. I rolled 30 hit points, so.
Nice.
Dara, the way that you do the voice is like, is like, yeah, you can touch me up, girl.
No!
Yeah, girl, come on.
We just sound
Don't you fucking try to portray that pervert
They're of a
personality
fourth
on
level.
Tracy Dogs.
And she
He's
casts
trying
Arcane
so hard.
Eye.
that voice, she knows that. It's that voice. It's like, oh, I have a bit of a headache. You didn't get what I mean. I want you to.
No. Fuck off. Dogs.
Sandero, if you roll charisma, maybe you can convince them to go out with you.
No.
Hey, Peter and Fassels, I got a gambling problem and I'm in debt.
The lower floors have more interesting things, like that banshee. If everyone would just huddle around for a second.
Alright.
Which one of you is in the fight the most?
Probably Craig and me.
Gregory,
And they'll listen to fighting close quarters slots.
which one would prefer the protection?
Well, honestly, I wouldn't want it on me.
Take it then.
Alright, Faso, you're up. The lower floors have more things that this should protect against. She moves forward, reaches out, touches you as she pours water over her hand, and then touches you. She casts protection from evil and good on you.
Oh, thanks.
Right, that should last about 10 minutes, so a floor or two if you're quick.
Did she heal me as well, or did she just do protection?
If you need healing, she will heal you as well, yeah.
Yeah, kind of spoke up about the heal. Well, about his headache, and not being sure if that would from the banshee, and not sure if that would help.
20 hit points, Sandara,
Yeah.
so you're on full.
Although Craig is a little hurt, he doesn't ask for healing.
I'm back.
Of course.
I'm so sorry about that.
Do you need any healing, Levi?
Enough damage to 31 halved. I'm not bloodied just yet, but I could do with some.
There's free healing here.
Free healing. 2d8 plus 3.
I'll take it.
You regain 7 hit points because I rolled bad.
So sorry to.
It's alright. You know, our job is to sit at a desk, but it's incredibly boring.
Do you?
Hmm.
What other familiars do you manage, by the way?
Yours is the main one. Dolus is another.
What's your managing?
But the Dolus Familiar doesn't really need managing. They need controlling.
In case you forgot, we're kind of on a time limit.
Right.
Right.
Thanks for help.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Pudge, I think you need to go.
He climbs in one of Ari's pockets, pouches or whatever. The most
You
hidden
can't be
place
in a
he can.
point dimension for him. God damn it!
You see her drop a pearl on the floor. She crushes it with her foot, and then she disappears. Escape orb.
Escapo.
Doing one of those. Percy Jackson looking at her.
She just gets beamed up to the reception again.
It's like word of recall and orb, but for familiars, right? It's not a very holy spell. It's like go back to your familiar's house.
Oh, you're drunk. Basically.
And now I'm glad I left that note.
I'm going to as I'm walking, watch a little bit of Russian.
As the party descends down to floor 4, you see a big sign that says under construction, and that's where we'll end today because I have not made floor 4.
Hmm.
Ah,
Craig turns around to everybody and says, "Well, looks like it's to be continued."
Guess it's the end of the beta.